What's up, YouTube world? Right, we're doing a look at the display tank because you know Minnie's cat bowl. If anybody's familiar with Minnie's cat bowl, I made it for her because she likes to drink out of the fish tanks. Well, she never used it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, let's put some fish in there, you know, some guppies, because I had a betta fish in there. And I added some guppies, and then I wanted them to be like breeding and stuff. I added some male guppies, and the male guppies always jumped out. Even I put a lid on it, there was a gap in the back, and they got out. I'm like, so I actually, you know, watched the video. Mac family, you know, always, you know, definitely join Mac family on Google Plus. A lot of knowledgeable people. A good friend of mine actually found a link real quick. It's called "Why Do Guppies Jump Out of the Water on You?" Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was pretty much in those lines. I'm gonna have to put it in the description. I look for it. I look for it. And but yeah, they're trying to find new waters to breed. And especially if you know, Minnie's cat bowl 5 gallons. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we wants to take over the world. We're gonna find new waters. You know what I'm saying? So they jumped out, and they would find nowhere. I don't know why I'm touching my head so much. But it is what it is. So Minnie wasn't using it, and decided to break it down and added it all to this tank. Hell yeah, we definitely want to take a look and enjoy. Righty, so I went ahead and basically just did it. Water's gonna be a little bit messy, you know. Just went ahead and added stuff and all that substrate that was in it, you know, added it here for the clam. He's still doing really good, and laid him there. I'm hoping, because his mouth is here, that he will bury himself like this and stay, and not end up somewhere way over there, or, you know, stay right there, buddy. That'd be great, because he will stick up like this, and his mouth, you know, he's a water filter, filter feeder. There it is. I'm sorry. And there's the electric blue Cardiff female. The male is in the back in the cave. They're doing really good, and that one patch of grass that was growing really good in Minnie's cat bowl, I'll put it right here, because this patch wasn't doing so well on the display, so maybe it really fills it in now. Plants are doing really good. The onions are doing really good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sprouts, right? Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 4 sprouts. They're doing really good. Maybe one day when they get really big, we can try one and see how it tastes. I took this ball moss and flattened it out and super glued it to the cave here, and the plecos do use it, but it's pretty neat. The plecos, they be around and about, but when I get really close, they like to go in here. They go and then they go in there, right? So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, maybe one day we have some baby plecos, because there is a male and a female in there, and yeah. But yeah, back to the acaras. I'm sorry, I just worked on it, so it's gonna be really messy. And the betta fish, so I don't actually mind it. I mean, yeah, it's like, what is this thing doing in their breeder net? You know what I'm saying? It kind of, you know, if it was acrylic and a piece of glass, look cleaner. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even mind it. But yeah, I can't have the betta fish with all this current. So I gave him his own little house, and that plant was right there. You know, it's that Java moss. Is that right? No. Java Farm, no, that's not right neither. I'm really bad with my names today, guys. But yeah, it grows in the rock, and you don't actually supposed to submerge you can't see in there at all. It has its roots, you know, that goes down, that goes into the ground, but its stem always stays above it, so it's always good to attach it to wood or to a piece of rock and letting its roots just go into the ground. So that will do really good there. And the betta fish seems really happy, you know, for the most part. The guppies I actually added in here. And as you can see, there's that one piece. There's some more of that stuff, and there's that one rock that's in there. And this is Java moss, that's for sure. Java moss can actually survive in brackish water, so we're going to see how that does. There's that one filter that was in there. And then the guppies are actually with the puffers. And the crazy thing is, there's this little tiny tiny little guppy, and he's been in there for like over a month, because I feed these guys snails. I don't know what's wrong with, see how big their bellies are since I added all this stuff. They're fat. They really come out at night. I'm sorry guys, this is horrible video shooting again. And yeah, I can't even find a guppy. I really would like to show you. because this is a roughly right there at salinity 14, 1.014. That's up there. That's super brackish. That's a saltwater bath. And yeah, the little tiny baby guppy made it. They're probably in there. Wouldn't surprise me. But before I didn't have, you know, that in there, and the guppy was always like between these little rocks because it was tiny. And a quarantine tank, saltwater quarantine tank. It actually takes time to make a saltwater quarantine tank. Freshwater quarantine tank. I got me some goldfish in there. Why not? And yeah, before I keep rambling on, it's gonna be horrible. You know how I do. Let's get back over here real quick. Keep it short. And yeah, so we got the electric blue acara male. We got the female right there. She's healing up, you know, taking time. Got a really cool freshwater clam. Betta fish in its own little breeder net. Be kind of legit if it was a real acrylic piece of glass. I might have to look into that. And yeah. Well, guys, let me know what you guys think. But this is the new escape on the display. Minis Campo and display combined in one. Right. Yeah, I'll be good. Laters.